Greetings! Welcome to ChaoticBeagle Entertainment. I'm your host, Chaos. How's everybody doing out there, all you lovely gamer hounds and internet hounds and video gamer hounds and everybody else that's out there? Thank you all for joining me today. Today we do have a very exciting, very interesting unboxing to do. We do a lot of Heroclix on the channel, and we've got one that I'm kind of curious about, what kind of changes WizKidz has decided to make to go in this direction with some of the stuff. So just kind of interested in that. But before we get to that, all I ask, please do like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified when we put up more videos, and then also share this with friends, family, and anybody else that you know that is interested in Heroclix or anything that we do on this channel. I am trying my best to hit 1,000 subscriptions before the end of the year, and that's my goal. So the sooner we can get there, the sooner we can have more fun and amp up the channel a little bit and see what we can do there. So all I ask, please do like, subscribe, and do all that kind of good stuff to help us out on the channel. It helps with the algorithms and all those kind of deals as well. Today, we are going to unbox a 12 booster brick of Spider-Man Spider-Verse. They went to 12. I'm curious as to what decision there was that pushed them to do this one. Maybe so that way, because I know when you do the colossal boxes, it ends up cutting down pretty hugely on some of these booster bricks. So maybe, I know the Masters of Time set had a colossal booster brick, which is usually like 2 of these put together, and then it had the normal 8. So I wonder if this is just to kind of keep everything the same size. I don't know, but I was very excited to be able to get my hands on this one. I did not do the, the collector's set that was just released in January, but I did decide, I stopped in at one of my local LGSs and picked this up, so I'm very excited to check this out. There are some really cool Spider-Man pieces in this set. I am more DC than I am Marvel, but I still love unboxing. This is the fun that I have. I enjoy this. Let's get to unboxing this. Thank you guys for jumping in with us today. Yes. But I'm very excited. And just, again, I don't know if this, so with them going to 12 boosters, does that change the odds of getting a chase or getting super rares? Let's find out today. Count up, we normally either get 4 super rares, or we'll get 1 chase and 3 super rares. We have had some very good luck in getting like 1 chase and 4 super rares. Let's see where we land today. Y'all help me keep count, and then we're going to see how this one pans out. But first, the legacy cards. It's always nice to see old pieces that are getting some love, getting some activity, old favored pieces that you're like, oh man, I wish they would just update this, and then you see it updated, and it just looks really, oh, okay. So we got looks like a prime super rare, or not a prime, but a unique super rare legacy card in Madam Web, which she was a very, very cool looking sculpt and everything. So we got Madam Web on that one. Very nice. Very, very nice. And all right, let's go. We also need to show off our little display area here. But yes, so that's Madam Web. She's a super rare, so she is 30 points. She has 4 different start dials. You can either give her prob and perplex and outwit and prob, or double specials, which, let's see, she has navigating the web of life and destiny. Madam Web starts the game on any starting line. Free, place Madam Web up to 2 squares away from her current square, then turn her dial to the next starting line. She isn't KO'd by this if the KO clicks appear. Nice. And the special, pass on my power. Or nope, that was one trait. This is a second trait. Pass on my power. Super senses. When Madam Web is KO'd after resolutions, choose a friendly character with the Spider-Man family keyword and a standard power on this card. For the rest of the game, that friendly character can use the chosen power. This is protected from Pulse Wave. Interesting. When this click is revealed, this is the white special power. So you start out with it, and then there's one click of it. So she just has basically 2 clicks of life on each of the starting lines, and then this last one here has this ability. When this click is revealed, roll a d6, place it on this card. When a character within 4 squares in line of fire rolls an attack roll or rolls super senses, you may remove a d6 from this card and replace a die in the roll with it. Nice. Roll a d6. Okay. And then Spider-Man or the Spider-Man Super Senses team ability. Not shabby. That's actually a really nice pull. Madam Web. We'll slide that back here. All right. So let's get to ripping. Yes. Yeah, now I love unboxing Heroclix. I love unboxing Heroclix. I love doing magic. Magic is one of my go-tos, but they've just been getting up in price so much lately. Currently, they're doing spoilers for the Tarkir Dragonstorm set, and I am extremely excited for that one. I am probably going to put in quite a bit on that set. It has the annual commander decks in it. A lot of good stuff with that one. All right. A lot of good stuff with that one. So I am very excited to get my hands on that set, get a bunch of stuff. I will get all the commander sets, all the commander decks, probably one collector booster, and maybe a couple of the play boosters. It's got fetch lands. It's got all kinds of dragons. I'm in my group known as the Dragon King, kind of, just because most of my commanders are dragons. I love that. Even if the deck isn't a dragon deck, I like dragons on that end. So, all right. We're going to start. We usually have a top middle, but we don't. So we'll just start at top left. Booyah. All right, let's go. So we're looking for some really cool Spider-Man pieces. There's probably going to be a lot of like the Sinister Six and stuff like that going on. I usually have a box of it to this into, but hang on. Let me get my trash can. Back that thing up, Chaos. All right, let me make sure ain't nothing else in there. Boom, trash. All right, so this one we have Iceman, the Lizard. We have a Spider-Man who's, that's a very odd Spider-Man. He's holding a teacup and standing on a, like, saucer. Dr. Kurt Connors. Oh, okay. And Man Mountain Marco. Okay, and let's see. The only thing we got in here is, so Spider-Man is the, he's the rare. So we got Iceman. Then we got the Lizard. Spider-Man as the rare. Then we got Dr. Connors. Yeah, Dr. Kurt Connors. And then Mountain Man Marco. Okay. Not too shabby. Let's see. Yeah, we got a... Is that a British Spider-Man? Maybe that's what it is. He's a British Spider-Man. Huh. Interesting. We're going to go ahead and throw him on the old turnstile here. All right, but there we go. And then they get some of the little included cards here. Spider-Man UK. That's what he's got. Spider-Man UK. All right, cool. Not too shabby as a start there. Ugh. Let's see what we have next. All right. we have, oh, that's a very cool Mysterio. We have Mysterio. We've got another Spider-Man who's in like stealth. And then we've got Tombstone. And then we have, what is this? Oh, we've got Inner Demon. And then we have, it looks like Green Goblin's vehicle. His glider. Yeah. That's kind of cool. We're gonna pull that out. We got Green Goblin's glider. Whoop. Ah. Look at that. So it's going to be a vehicle that anybody can jump onto and ride. It's only 15 points. And usually any vehicle like that is only like 15 points. It's got a big old hair on it. All right. So we got Green Goblin's glider. Spider-Man UK is a rare. And then we have Mysterio. Camouflage Spider-Man. Tombstone. And Inner Demon. There we go. Very nice. Cool. Oh, I'm dropping stuff here. All right, so that's the first one. No super rares yet. We're already 2 boxes in. Usually we got some good luck. We'll find out today. Oh, I know what those are. All right, so we have Spider Bite. And then we have Ashley Barton. And then we have a Spider Bot. And then we got Ashley Barton is a rare. Black Symbiote. Oh, just a straight up Black Symbiote. Nice. And then we got Slide. All right, so we got foot popped off a little bit. Spider Bite, Ashley Barton, and then Spider Bot, and then Symbiote, and Slide. Very cool. Black Symbiote. I wonder what that does. Let me take a look at that real quick. I wonder if you can like equip it to anybody. It does not have like the little yellow ring that indicates it's a vehicle, so Ashley Barton, which girl thick, like man, that's sculpt. All right, Black Symbiote. Shape change, steal energy. When he's KO, you may place it on a friendly character's card. If you do this game, the character can use shape change, steal energy, and super strength. Oh man, that's kind of cool. So you can either do them for 6 clicks or 2 clicks for 15 points. That's kind of nice. So basically, if it dies, Symbiote, Cosmic, and Monster. He's got Charge, Plasticity, Super Strength, Quake, Toughness, Battle Fury, Exploit Weakness. That's kind of cool. Because then you could throw it on somebody else and beef them up for the rest of the game. Not shabby at all. I like that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, we're getting some interesting stuff. Again, no super rares yet. All we've got is some rares. We've gotten 3 rares. This is box number 4 out of 12. We're a third of the way through. All right, who do we got? We have Spider Bite again. This is not the stealth Spider Bite, I guess. Spider Ham, super rare. Spider-Man Noir, Tombstone again, and Iceman again. There we go. So we got Spider Bite. This one's not the stealth Spider Bite. Spider Ham. And then we got, we have a one-armed Spider Noir. He's only got one arm. Yeah, no. Homeboy only has one arm on him. And it did not fall anywhere, so that is not my fault. Then we got Tombstone and Iceman. All right, Spider Ham, Spider Ham. Pull that Spider Ham and drop him over here. And actually, let me slow this down a little bit. There we go. That'll be a little bit better there. Man, a hefty piece of tape they had on this one. All right, so we got Spider Ham. What does Spider Ham have? He is Spider-Man team ability, Spider-Man family, animal, reporter, and scientist. He is 50 points. This is Spider-Ham 41A. Wall crawler. Leap climb. Free. This is a trait. Free. Places character in a square of different elevation within 4 squares and line of fire. Ooh, nice. So you could place him so he can just get out of melee with that. Let's see. Other trait. It ain't kosher to take a bite out of the Spider Ham. Nice. When an opposing character damages a friendly character with the Spider-Man family keyword, this turn, that opposing character can't heal. Nasty. He's got another trait. He's got 3 traits on this puppy. Web Warriors Hammerverse. Really? Hammerverse. Alright, when Spider-Ham is placed by a friendly effect, after resolutions, he may generate a standard object. A friendly character adjacent to that object may immediately pick it up. Okay. He has Team Player, so he can choose a team ability that a friendly character can use that isn't uncopyable. This character can use a chosen team until you choose again. Nice. He's got the Spider-Man family, or the Spider-Man team ability. Not bad. That's a decent little piece there. So, yeah, not bad at all. He's got a hot dog and mustard in his hand. Love it. Love it. That's Spider Ham. Spider Ham. Spider Ham. All right. Let's swing back and see what more we got. I said swing. Alrighty. No appendages? Nope. Okay. We have another Spider Bot. We have Spider Punk. Ooh, cool. Who is a rare. We got Goblin Army, Spider Bite, and Spider-Man. Okay. So we got Spider Bot, Spider Punk, Goblin Army, Spider Bite, and Spider-Man. You're going to hear a lot of spider in here. Please do not do any adult drinking games to how many times I'm going to say spider in this video. You would probably end up in a coma. Well, that's kind of cool. Yeah. So there we go. We got 2 spider bots. You know who that means we need to get is some kind of a superior Spider-Man so he can control all the spider bots. My buddy Grim has the old Spider-Man Supreme or Supreme Spider-Man, and he gets like all kinds of like spider bots and free abilities and this, that, and the other. He's pretty cool. Ooh. Ooh, my. Let's see. Ooh, we got something special. It's in bubble wrap. You know if it's in bubble wrap, it's something cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Bubble wrap aside, we have Man Mountain Marco, which that's a tongue twister. Mysterio, Dr. Kurt Connors, and Gwen Stacy. All right. So we got Man Mountain Marco, Mysterio, Dr. Kurt Connors, and Spider-Gwen, who's all lopsided. She's all janked to the side. And we also have Dr. Octavius. Doc Ock. He is a chase. All right. That's our second rare, super rare, or chase piece. We're gonna put him over here. All right. Let's go ahead and drop him right there. We're gonna switch over so you guys can get a glorious look at him. All right, this is Dr. Octopus, piece number 56. He is 75 points or 50 points. He is Masters of Evil, Sinister Syndicate, Thunderbolts, Scientist. He has a trait founding the Sinister Six. Giant reach of 4, good grief. Leadership, nice. When a friendly character with the Sinister keyword uses the Spider-Man enemy team ability or leadership, they consider other friendly characters within 4 squares of themselves to be adjacent. Very nice. Let's see. He has a damage special ability, Arms of the Octopus. When Dr. Octopus or a friendly character that replace their attack value with his attacks, attack rolls of 8 are critical hits. Ooh, so if you're rolling 8, that's a critical. Nice. Always superior. Outwit. If an opposing character has been hit this turn, it can't be protected from outwit. Dang. Okay. And he's got the... Okay, so it's not Spider-Man enemy, it's Sinister Syndicate. When this character makes an attack, you may replace its attack value with the printed attack value of an adjacent friendly character that can use this team ability. Man! And for 75 points, 8 clicks of life, he starts out with an 18 defense, 3 damage. He's slow. He's only got a 7 speed, 11 attack. But that's nice. That's real nice. Yes. So that is Dr. Octopus. Heck yeah. All right. Haha. All right, let's see. No appendages. We have Spider-Man. Spider-Man. So we got Miles Morales Spider-Man. I don't know what this, I guess that's supposed to be Black Suit Spider-Man partially. And then Spider-Clone Spider-Man and Spider-Man. So we got a Spider-Man, I don't know if this is a God box, but a Spider-Man full-on box. So Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Clone, what was it? Spider-Man, Spider-Man, and Spider-Man. The one for this one is, I guess, the Victorian Spider-Man, who is a rare. Kind of wild. He's wearing, like, you know, Shakespearean clothing. Kind of wild. Cool, cool. All right, we're down to the last 5 boxes. We're over halfway through. Let's see what we have. Okay. We have Mysterio. Spider-Man 2099. Who is a rare for the box. Mr. Negative. A goon. And Inner Demon again. So we got Mysterio. Spider-Man 2099. And then we got Mr. Negative. Yes. And then some kind of goon. And then Demon. Demon. Inner Demon. Okay. So the rare is Spider-Man 2099. Not a bad little piece. It's kind of cool. Yeah. All right. Last 4. We're not really doing too well. Really, the best we've gotten is one super rare and one chase. We're on down to the last 4 boxes. Man, this is, I don't know. And I mentioned it, I said it at the beginning of the video. I wonder if this is going to mess with some of the pull rates. We'll see. All right, I got a rare. Okay, that's a weird rare. Okay, so we have Spider-Man Noir, who has both his arms. Spider Clone, Spider Cat, Spider-Man, and Goblin Army again. Okay, so we got Spider-Man Noir, Spider Clone, yeah, Spider Clone, Spider Clone, Spider Clone, Spider Cat. I have no idea behind the story on that one. You're gonna have to figure that one out and let me know what's the backstory of the Spider Cat. It's got to be a multi. It's the Spider-Verse. He's got to be from another universe. Blah blah blah. I have no idea. Is it Peter Parker as a cat? How does that work? And then another Spider-Man. Yeah, Spider-Man. And then Goblin Army. I mean, it's a cool little piece in the fact that it's a unique. So, you know, you can't have more than one of them on the board if you wanted. But he is just a very, very tiny cat. See him there? Yeah. So, somebody look up some of the lore on this guy and throw it in the comments. Let me know. Give me like a bio on him or something, you know? Because otherwise, I have no clue anything about old Spider Kitten. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. No appendages. Cool. Ooh, okay. This looks like it might be. Here we go. This looks like a good box. Here we go. This is a good box, which is kind of disheartening. That gives us 2 super rares and 1 chase. Man, I hope there's another super rare coming. I hope. It's been fun, but man, you know, it's not been as impressive. Oh, okay. This is not a bad box. This is pretty solid. All right, so we have rare Spider-Man in the black suit. And then we have Spider Bite, Silvermane as a super rare, Goblin Army, and Spider-Man Miles Morales. Haha, so, yes, we have black suit Spider-Man. Yeah. Then Spider Bite. And then Silvermane? I don't know what. Like, that's a big piece. You know, big robot. And then Goblin Army. And Spider-Man Miles Morales again. We're going to take both of these. So we got, this one had a rare and a super rare in it, which is cool. I have no idea who this Silvermane is. That's kind of dope, though. I mean, it's not the most impressive, but that's cool. Let's switch over. All right. It's got a claw hand and a regular hand, some pincers, and all right. We'll drop that one over here, and then black suit Spider-Man. Yes. Hoping we at least get one of those. You know, nice sculpt though. He's got a good sculpt to him. All right, there we go. All right, Silvermane. Let's read off what Silvermane's got here. Hydra, Magia, Brute, Robot, and Ruler. Piece number 046. Head of the family. Leadership. This is a trait, leadership, but succeeds on a 4 through 6 instead of just a 5, 6. When Silvermane uses leadership and succeeds, you may instead generate a 06 goon on its 15-point starting line. Silvermane starts the game with the Silvermane head special object attached. So there's heads. Oh, I've got bubble wrap. Okay. So there's actually a head. Okay, hang on. Hang on. All right. Let me pop back real quick. So the bubble wrap had this piece's head in it, which comes on its own base. I guess it's a piece of equipment. It didn't have its own card. Oh, there it is. Okay, Silvermane head. Which, okay, Silvermane head object. This object is indestructible, can't be used in close range terrain actions. Characters that have this object attached or are holding it can use Mastermind and Perplex. Oh, it's got an actual head inside. Oh, you can see through the. Okay, you guys can't see it, but if you look through the blue, I don't know if you can see the profile. There's an actual like human head in there. That's kind of wicked. And you can pull it off the base, and then you take the piece and attach the head to the actual figure. And so now you have the headpiece on the actual figure. That is wild. I love when they do stuff like that. There we go. So now he's got a head. I was wondering, I was like, it looks strange, but okay. So that's the head unit that goes with the piece. I can generate a goon. He starts the game with the Silvermane head special object attached. Second trait, trying to get ahead. When a character holding the Silvermane head is hit by a close attack after resolutions, they drop the Silvermane head, and the attacker may pick up the Silvermane head. Free, if Silvermane head or an adjacent friendly character is holding the Silvermane head, attach it to Silvermane. So basically, every time he gets punched, the head pops off. That's kind of funny. Third trait, jeez. Heads will roll. If Silvermane has the Silvermane head attached, he takes a maximum of 1 damage from attacks. Whoa. When the Silvermane takes damage, if the Silvermane head is attached, unattach it and place it 4 squares away from Silvermane. And then he's got the Underworld team ability, which is he can carry 1 person, but only to carry a character that shares a keyword. He can carry 2 people, but only to carry characters that share a keyword and are lower points. That's so weird. 80 points, 60 points, and he's either got 8 clicks of health or 6 clicks of health. Low damage. He's not hard to hit. 17s across the board. 10s and 11s to hit. 3 damage is all he has across the board. So, not really a tanky piece. He's more of a leader piece. But it's hilarious. He gets punched. So he gets punched and his head pops off and rolls away. Oh my goodness. That's... Okay. Yep, that made my little day there. And then this goes with him. He gets punched and his head rolls away. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. I'll throw it over here. I'll need that later. If anybody is interested, I will be selling pretty much all of this set. I usually lot them out in keyword setups. So if you're interested, check out ChaoticBeagle on eBay. I usually try to put up some of these. If I don't keep them, I try to put up some of them to move. All right, so we have this Miles Morales Spider-Man. Oh, red symbiote. Nice. Spider-Gwen. Oh, no, Ghost Spider. Okay. Ghost Spider. Morlun. And Bedlam. Oh, man. Okay, we got some different stuff here. Here we go. So we got Miles Morales Spider-Man, the red symbiote, This is Ghost Spider. And then that was Morlun, which I guess is a vampire dude. And then Bedlam with his tongue all hanging out. Nasty looking. And let's see, Morlun is the rare and unique, so not a bad little dude. Just looks like a vampire guy. Pretty standard fare. All right, let's scoot him in there. And anything else special that I see in here? No, but Morlun does open up. Ah, okay, so Morlun. Bystanders printed on this card are inheritors. Each one has maximum of 1. Once per turn. Oh, okay. Steel energy, feeding across the Spider-Verse. Steel energy, once per turn, when Morlun would heal, he may instead generate an inheritor bystander. Okay. When friendly inheritor bystanders would heal, instead heal Morlun that amount. Huh. Nice. Okay, cool. Well, there you go. All right, and we're down to the last box. So we had 2 super rares, 2 super rares and 1 chase. That's all we had. So this should hopefully have another super rare or maybe a chase. I'm hoping it's a chase. But if not, I don't know. How does this bode for future sets? If usually we in a brick we would get 4. 9 times out of 10 we would get 4. You know, every once in a while we would get 5, but not. I don't think I've really gotten less than 4 super rare in a combination of super rares and super rares and chases. So, all right, let's see. We got bubble wrap. See a little bubble wrap sticking out. All right, let's see what we've got here. No arms or legs popping out. Okay, so we got a goon, spider, ghost spider once again, scarlet spider, stunner. Okay, so we've got a goon, ghost spider, scarlet spider, which is the first one we've got grabbed that, and then stunner. That's a big girl. Yeah, there you go. Cool, stunner. I guess a wrestling Spider-Man character or some manner, something of that sort. She's got the Sinister Syndicate team ability, so we'll just pop her onto the little spinner here, and then bubble wrap. Let's see what we got. We have. Yep, there we go. We have another Dr. Octopus. Okay, so we got Dr. Ock again. Not the same one. Super rare prime. Nope. We'll need to get that. Super rare prime Doc Ock. There we go. So that's the classic Dr. Octopus. All right, so let's put Doc Ock in here. Oop. I'll bump the whole thing. Switch it up. So we got regular Doc Ock and then the Chase Doc Ock back to back. So we got Dr. Octopus, Masters of Evil, Sinister Syndicate, Thunderbolts, and Scientist. I am superior is his first trait. When Dr. Octopus would be KO'd, you may instead replace him with a 047A superior octopus on his 45-point starting line. This ability is protected from Pulse Wave. Next trait, the Ideal Octopus. Giant reach of 3, flurry, When Dr. Octopus uses it and targets more than one character instead of normal damage, he may deal each hit character damage equal to his printed damage value. Okay. Flurry. So he's got 2 targets, uses it and targets more than one character instead of normal damage. He may deal each hit character the printed. So he only does 3 or 2. That's the damage he deals. He's 120 points. Not bad. He has Underworld, which is all those carry abilities. Underworld and Sinister Syndicate team abilities. The most brilliant. His special damage ability, Outwit, Perplex, and Prob. Ooh, man, he's got all 3. He's got the trifecta. Man. Free once per game, generate a 037 stunner on her 25-point starting line. Okay, so that's why stunner comes with him. Because they a combo. That's his woman. He's like, come on, baby, get him. Punch his ass. Punch him. Punch him in the face. Punch him. Karate chop him. Suplex him. All right. So, nice. That is a prime. Green ring. Super rare. Okay, so, I mean, we hit the normal 4. I mean, I guess I can't say too much. So, all right. That is it for today, my lovely viewers. How's everybody doing? All right. So, thank you very much for coming in, hanging out, chilling with us, unboxing the Spider-Man Spider-Verse set there. We will have more unboxings coming up, so please do keep an eye out for those. And as always, like I was saying before, we are trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, so please do like, subscribe, hit that bell, and share with friends and family. Please do. We'll do everything we can to entertain and have some fun and keep this channel rolling and getting bigger and better every day. Other than that, I hope you all have a happy, safe, fun week. I will catch you all in the next videos. Y'all take it easy. Later. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Man.